Good evening, my friends, and happy Monday evening. I hope you have a great start to your week. We're playing The Night is Grey, Episode 2. We have got ourselves the mine all illuminated perfectly fine. Now, before we go down the mine, I think we should probably tell our young ward that the mine is in fact safe to traverse? Possibly. Do you need any help? Yeah, but I don't think you can do anything really. Don't worry. Oh, sorry. What? Sorry I'm not useful. It's alright. You're just a... Hey, keep on the lookout for me. And yell if you see anything suspicious. Okay? Okay. Thanks. You're welcome. Don't touch that fence. Don't you touch that fence, you hear? Why? Well, 'cause I'm telling you not to. Why? Because it's electrified. I'm an adult and I know better. I mean, I've known about electric fences ever since I saw Jurassic Park for the first time. Now, how old was I when I saw Jurassic Park? I don't think I was that old. Maybe I was older than 7. I might have been. I might have been older than 7. Why? It's called life experience, kid. Why? Well, I guess it's because only life can teach you some lessons, and the more you live, the more you just don't touch the fence or you'll die. Jeez, mister, no need to be annoying. Maybe you should touch it, you brat. Oh no, that's just the intrusive thoughts talking, Graham. Let me check something. I'll come right back. Don't take too long. Okay. So let's check inside the mine then. So we have light now. We have power. Do we have a minecart? So, this is what Father felt every day. Oh, getting backstory. It was another mine, of course, but it must have felt the same. We never knew when he'd come back, till he didn't. It was kind of a relief, but it was also another kind of hell. Mother didn't take it well. But the good part of being alone is you have to learn a thing or two just to get by. Even if you're not so smart, you learn to handle yourself. I guess the kid's the same. Do you know what? This reminds me a lot of Squall Leonhardt from Final Fantasy VIII. It's like, friends are just a burden. I'm alone and I need to be able to look after myself. We've got Tritst in the chat. Again, you came in just in time for this game. Welcome. Happy Monday. Anyway, this is dangerous, but we don't have another option. Maybe I'll understand Father better once we go in. Or big sigh. Warning, deadly gases and lack of oxygen can be present. How can a lack of something be present? Plumbing, all the way down here. Yeah, probably should take a hard hat. This is a mine after all. Can't see that making much of a difference in my situation. Nothing's my size either way. Huh, well, okay. Oh, there's a thing over here that we missed. The light system. Looks like some kind of alarm. Maybe when someone hits gas? Old drain pipes. It's totally stuck. Looks like that used to be a path, but it caved in. Better watch my head. plumbing all the way. Oh, we're going down. Yup. Nothing scary about an underground door in an abandoned death trap. There's a slight breeze though, which means there's a way out. Not necessarily, but okay. Okay. This thing, maybe? Almost works, but it's not easy to use the key when it's so out of shape. Well, I doubt it's going to be rope. Can't see that working. Yeesh. You look like you've seen some stuff, Augustine. But I'm one to talk. Nope. Oh dear. First puzzle of the session. Yeah, not going to get through those boulders. Interesting, interesting. So. So there's not a huge amount of stuff in here. How are we getting through that grate? It's not just for writing. There's wax in this. It might come in handy. Yeah, you can burn a crayon. That's true. Looks like a manhole key. Right. But the key's all bent out of shape. So how are we going to get it back in shape? Almost works, but it's not easy to use the key when it's so out of shape. So we've got to get it back in shape somehow. Totally stuck. So maybe there is some way to hammer this key back into shape. Abandoned, broken, and weighted down by lots of trash. I feel ya. Now... Let's see. Have we looked at the warning sign? I don't think that means that pirates live here, lol. They must have mined tons and tons of material to need such a big and expensive crane. Wonder what made them abandon all of this. Okay. Let's go and ask our young friend for advice. We have Whalestork in the chat. Dinosaur looking bird lands. Hello. Good evening. Happy Monday. What do you know about the mines? I don't know. What do you know about the mines? Well, not much really, but we might need to go through them to get out of here. So every information is useful. Is there anything that comes to mind? Yeah. How do birds know where they're going? Sorry, what? Birds have eyes on the sides of their faces. They can't see what's in front of them. What does that have to do with anything? Well, I was just thinking. Aren't you scared of going underground, you crazy kid? Nah, don't worry. Storky and me will protect you. So... You've never seen these parts, huh? No. Mummy said it was dangerous. Because people died, right? Yeah. Yeah. I heard about what happened here. It wasn't good. What happened? I'll tell you later. Okay. Don't take too long. So, our current thinking is we need the manhole key to open the grate in the mines. But we need to get it, like, a little bit straightened out. I see nothing else useful there, unless those... Nah, just raccoon droppings. So I could do with like a little workshop or something. Workbench anywhere? Oh, there's a vice right there. Yes? Okay. Let's see if I can even do this. Oh. Not quite. It's pretty good, right? Wait, what am I trying to do here? Oh, it's getting there. It's a bit odd. I'm not sure what I'm doing to miss the timing. Okay, well it's straight now, so that's great. Now I just need to put it in a manhole. And I already regret saying that out loud. Ah, yeah. Something about being underground not appealing to you, Graham, eh? So, how's everyone's week shaping up so far? It is, of course, only Monday. Some might say the best day of the week. Some might say that. Okay, through the fence. How is Monday the best day of the week? Well, for a start, it's the day I get to stream, which is kind of alright. I enjoy it. It's the one that's most likely to fall on a national holiday. It's also plenty of reasons, Tritz. Plenty of reasons. Handy ladder. Things are starting to look up. Or down, rather. I get rid of the manhole key. It's too heavy. It's enough that I already have the kid slowing me down. Gonna have to go in there with the kid. Damn. Alright. Let's go get the youngling. Watching someone play our game is great. On a Monday, even better. Motivation for the rest of your week. Right? I'm sure you guys are already hard at work on, well, I don't know. What are you guys doing now that the game has been released? You know, are you already brainstorming ideas for your next project? Or are you still hard at work with press, media, social media, still drumming up sort of interest and marketing activities and so forth? We need to go underground. Are you ready? Where have you been all this time? I was just trying to... You're very weird, always disappearing and doing weird stuff. I was looking for the way out of here and I just found it. We'll have to go through the mines. Are you ready? What took you so long? Let's go. We have to go now. And you're going to be brave so I don't get scared. Alright? Mm-hmm. You have an idea, but you're trying to market the game as best you can, but it's not easy. I bet it's not. I bet it's a real grind, you know. Okay, kid, listen to me. Are you listening? It's gonna be really dark in there, and it might be scary. So you might need to be brave in there. But I believe that if you try, you can... Ooh, spooky! So cool! Alright, figures. Are you ready, kid? For what? For entering through this door. Yeah, sure, silly. Closer to the Devil. Complete Chapter 2. Are you afraid of the dark? I'll show you darkness. Look in the mirror. You have your father's eyes. Yeah, that's true. There were hard hats right there. His dark seed lives through you. I see it every day. I wish I'd never had you. What a childhood Graham must have had, huh? Yeah, there were hard hats right there. They didn't fit Graham, but like, if she's riding on his shoulders, she's at very high risk of sustaining a head injury down there. This is scary. Cool! You're a weird kid. Alright, here we go. Don't go running around touching things, okay? Why not? Wait here a sec. Ah, rats. Cave in. No getting back that way. Guess we've got to head forward. We in trouble? What's going on? Is it wolves? Is it ghosts? Is it ghost wolves? Nah, we're all good. We were going this direction anyway. Huh. Backtracking, not permissible. It's nothing, just random cave noises. Don't worry, everything's fine. Okay, anyway. We've got to keep going forward. We need to get you to your grandparents' house. Just going to check the path, okay? Sure, I'll be here, whistling a tune. Oh, you know how to whistle? Sure, don't you? Huh. Ah, nearly. Yeah, that counts. You have at it, then. So, interesting. We are underground right now. But there's greenery down here. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to pick your brains more, Whalestork, about the game development process, right? Now, I mean, obviously, you know, once you launch a game, like I think a lot of people have this kind of, you know, romantic notion of like launching something and having it go viral. And I mean, I experience that in microcosm, right? Because when I upload a video and I think to myself, oh, you know, maybe this is the one that like really kind of kicks off, right? And gets loads of views and loads of subscribers and so on. And yeah, there is definitely a reality check to that, right? That actually putting yourself out there and doing the social media part of it, and you know, and effectively advertising yourself is a huge part of it. And I imagine that's a massive part of game development. Darkflow raided with a raid party of one. Hello, Darkflow. Raid emotes in the chat. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Darkflow. Shout out to you. Friend of the channel, Darkflow. He's been streaming the Braid remake, the Braid remaster this week. Really interesting game, really interesting stream. So thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'd be really interested to hear from Whalestork sort of more insights into that sort of game development process. What part of launching a game was like the most different to how you imagined it? That's my question for you. Okay, let's have a little look. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, we're okay. Wait there while I figure out our next steps. Okay, we'll just say, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So let's have a little look at this map, because there's almost certainly a map of the mines. A map of the tunnels? I better keep this with me. Well, great. Kid, I know this is taking a while, but I promise that I thought we'd be there by now. Calm down. Okay, but mister, why are we taking so long? Are you getting scared? No, just bored. Sure, I see. It's all your fault, bird. You're making us late. My fault? You walk like a grandpa. Well, I'm carrying lots of stuff, including a dumb bird. Care to tell Hannah what I've been doing? We have been trying to find a way we can all get across. Did you need help? No. I mean, the ground here is dangerous. Don't walk around. Pretend like the floor is lava. And I also need you here to watch my back. Don't move, okay? Sure, I'll help. So, do you know how to swim? Nope. Cool, me neither. I found an exit, but it's flooded. Have we? Oh, from the map. Why don't you? Sorry. Why don't you know how to swim? Well, why don't you? Right back at you, kid. I don't know, I just haven't learned it yet. But you're old. I'm not that old. Wait. What does that have to do with anything? Well, you should have learned by now. I guess. But I don't like water. Oh, you don't bathe? Ha! Of course I do. I'm not afraid of all water, just water where I could drown in. Well, if you learned to swim, then you wouldn't drown in it. You're a little smart mouth, you know that? Sure. It's kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Like, how common is it? Like, I mean, I'm not a terribly good swimmer, to be fair. And it is something on my list of things to get better at. Okay. What do we got here? Water pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. In case of flood, follow these instructions to drain mine section. Make sure to open something water pumps A. Use valves how exclusively into the drain pipes. Something the main valve. Got it, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a screen grab of that. I'm going to put it into our little notebook. First glance at the notebook for this week. There you go. Not much to really see in there right now. Ah, right, this is the flooding. This is an exit right there. But the water gets deeper. Too deep. Especially if I'm carrying the kid. We might both drown. Got to find something in the mine that will help us. Yep. The water stinks too. Oh yeah, no, you don't want to get you don't want to get cholera or something. Damn. Mind you, whoa, living in the UK right now, there is some pretty nasty stuff going on with our water right now. Like, yeah, you do not want to be. I saw a TikTok of like the river in Putney right now, and it is pretty grim. It's pretty grim. That's the Thames, that is, of course. When I was young, there was a kid named Brandon. He entered a cave very similar to this hole in the ground. Malcolm dared him to. That guy was a real joker. Brandon never came out. I forgot about that somehow. Darkflow has resubscribed with Prime. Has been subscribed for 9 months. Thank you very much for the subscription, Darkflow. Much appreciated. Whalestork says, yes, sometimes we get a lot of attention and it feels good, but in reality, we needed a lot of attention to be really profitable after 7 years of development. We had no experience on making a game prior to this, so a point-and-click adventure was the best gateway into development, and we knew that this game was going to be very niche, but in a way it suited the story best. The story and the characters were always the focus of development. Yeah, I mean, I think you absolutely have to play to your strengths, right? You know, like... And I think there's a niche out there for everybody, right? Like, a friend of mine is super into visual novels. And if your skills as developers is like the writing side of things, then yeah, like visual novels is a great thing. Visual novels is not something that I'm into personally, but there's a huge community of people that absolutely love it, you know. And I think there's enough of a niche. I think there's enough of a niche for almost any kind of game you wanted to create. But you're absolutely right, though. Turning a profit on 7 years of development. Being a video game developer is not what you want to do if you want to get rich quick. Absolutely not. Like, clearly. But yeah. So we've got an info board, rusty surface, closed metal door, warning signs. Let's have a look at the info board. Oh, I keep stepping on weird, slimy stuff. It's creeping me out. Are there fish in the water or something? Jeez. Do not use elevator when light is red. Use elevator only for transporting material. Whoever breaks these rules will have their salaries cut. Ominous sound. Ominous sound. Good choice with the point of click as a starting point. Does it feel like a disadvantage for it to be niche? Isn't it a bit of an advantage as well? The advantage is the community around it is amazing. The disadvantage is low sales. Do you know what? I've noticed that as well to an extent, right? Like the puzzle game community is full of just like the nicest, most wholesome people that I've ever come across. Genuinely. Because because I was kind of suspecting that, like, when I started the channel, that, you know, you'd probably get like a few hate comments, but like most of your comments would probably be like all right and so on. I was really unprepared for the level of positivity of the comments that I get on the videos. I really was. Like, some of the comments, like people saying like, oh yeah, you know, this is like one of my favorite playthroughs of this game, and like, you know, and to an extent, like I just don't know how to respond to a comment like that. So I'm just like, oh wow, like, because it's just so strange to receive a comment that's like that positive, you know. The Witness subreddit is the nicest Reddit community I've seen for sure. Same for Taiji and many others. Yeah, the Outer Wilds subreddit is amazing as well. Although they're a little bit sycophantic when it comes to what constitutes a spoiler. They're really big on like no spoilers on their subreddit. I'm presuming the emergency light is broken because this is an emergency. It says blasting operation. Guess after all, people were down here having a blast. Terrible. Let's have a look at this barrel. A barrel with some oil in it. At least this one's already opened for me. There's an area that's really rusty. This part's extremely rusty. Feels like sandpaper. Almost certainly locked. Locked. Okay. Let's go this way. Getting tired of all these warnings. I know I'm in danger. A pipe system for air, water, steam? I'm not an engineer. These guys just left everything laying around here, huh? Oh, you can interact with the wood cabinet. Need some kind of key for that. Why can't one of these just be open? Yeah. Missing a key. Missing a key. Let's have a look at more miner helmets. Don't need them. Looks like it could fall just by crossing it. Well, here goes nothing. Whoa, phew. I'm very much trusting that this game doesn't have game overs in it, right? Like, how 90s does this game want to be, right? Like, are we doing more like Another World, or are we doing... There's nothing useful here. Is there really nothing in here? I understand those elevator cables. I too feel like I'm about to snap. Come on, Graham, don't be a wussy. You could cross that without dying totally. It's so cool to risk dropping into a bottomless pit and breaking every bone in my body, and I'm gonna have to risk it again. Damn it. Empty boxes. Guess someone ransacked them before abandoning this place. Interesting, interesting. So, need a key for that one. Do not use elevator when light is red. Use elevator only for transporting material. If whoever breaks these rules will have their salaries cut. Oh, there's a path down to the front. Yep, okay, fine. Oh no, that's... Oh, hang on. That's where we came from. So actually this way is more. Ah, but too dark. I can kind of figure out the route with the map. But it's no use if I can't see where I'm going. Right. Ah, lovely. I see. So we need to work our way round to the back here. Well, let's take a picture of that one, and we're gonna stick that in our notebook. Doobie doo, doo 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 doo. Go. Anything on the back of this? No. But okay. Now I don't see any paths that way, so I think you've got to go. Well, emergency pump's probably useful. Workshop's probably useful. But you're probably going like... Dunno. There must be a linkage. Somewhere up here. Oh, you can just about see a corner here. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but you can just about make out a corner and a line up here. So here's the line. It's from the top. So if we draw that in, you'll be able to see it clearer from here. Do you see that there? There's definitely a corner there and a line there and a line here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's a room there. So I reckon the path is going to be like up here, and then it's probably up. I think you're probably just going up this way. Yeah. Now, emergency pumps here, 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 and here. 4 emergency pumps. Well, make sure to open the something mine water pumps. I think we've probably just got to go to the 4 emergency pumps, right? So that's fine. What we need is a light source then. So what can we jerry-rig together? It's funny that we saw people play this part and complain about the map, saying things like, the map doesn't show where I'm at, so the map is useless. Oh, bro, no, no. What? How do you use a physical map in the real world, guys? Like... Oh dear, that's funny though. That's funny. Yeah, 0 out of 10. Unplayable. Map doesn't show current location. Oh, these are the people that play Hollow Knight with the Wayward Compass charm equipped. Which, to be fair, I feel so guilty about it, because literally it was on something like episode 15 of Hollow Knight, and this is after I'd recorded the vast majority of it. Incidentally, finale of Hollow Knight coming out next weekend, so spoiler alert for that, but we finally get that completed. Yeah, someone commented on like episode 15 of Hollow Knight that, hey, for the recording it would be really useful for the audience if you had Wayward Compass equipped, so that when you're looking at the map we can see where you are, because obviously you know where you are, but we need to see where you are. And I was like, damn, That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. And I felt like so guilty because it had been so long since I'd recorded that episode, and I was now so far through the playthrough. Oh no. Clearly I was too strong. Both Trist and Darkflow are both Wayward Compass users. Fair enough. I retract my earlier statement, guys. I mean, the Wayward Compass is certainly handy. I mean, and I think charging it at 1 charm notch is exactly the correct price for it, right? Because it does give you an advantage to not getting lost, right? Oh, you didn't use it. Oh, great. You had emails from players saying they loved the map section because it reminded them from old games and having to use pen and paper. Yeah. Incidentally, whilst we're talking on the chat, I'm still trying to think about how we're going to jerry-rig some things together. I think it's going to be the crayon, because the crayon will burn. I'm just not sure how to light it at this point. I don't think dunking the crayon in oil is going to be beneficial. The rope going in oil could be useful, though. This oil would do, but I better put the wick in a lamp first. Oh, it's not a rope, it's a wick string. Okay, can we come out of here and find a lamp? Yeah, I mean, the last game where I was doing... I need some kind of crowbar to open those. And then I'd probably find nothing useful anyway. Yeah, we don't have a crowbar. Ooh, a stalactite. Subnautica was the last game that I made a physical map for, right? And basically what I did was once you got the compass, I was able to, from the starting position on the thing, I took the bearing of the stern of the ship, the Aurora, and the bow of the ship and the stern of the ship, right? Which then with the compass gives you an angle. And then, because the first island you go to is literally like 1 kilometer due north, you can then take the position of the Aurora from that point, and then you have everything you need to be able to draw the location of everything you need, at least from the surface, as long as you can see the Aurora, because you can work out how big the Aurora is, and so therefore from its angular size you can work out how far away you are from it and its direction. And yeah, I really enjoyed that aspect of Subnautica. Did not enjoy the horror. Those stalactites look like teeth. I get the feeling I'm in the wolf's mouth. Darkflow says it's nice to have since it's not too expensive, but you do like games where you have to track yourself. And yeah, I won't use the compass in my next playthrough. Gotta get used to doing it myself. To be fair, I mean, like, there is no harm in having it equipped. Except for the, open your eyes, Graham. See where this might fit. Except for the lost opportunity cost. Right? It's too rusty to be of use. That looks like a pretty good crowbar to me. Old shovel? Don't really need to dig even deeper. Because to be fair, by the time you're actually doing like boss fights and stuff, it's you know where you're going, right? So the only opportunity cost is having something equipped for your general exploratory purposes. It's not even a detriment for boss fights, because you change up your equipment in prep for a boss fight anyway. Oh yeah, Silk Song. Yeah, if that ever materializes, right? Okay. A cool looking valve wheel. That must be for one of the emergency pumps. I don't think we're supposed to be using the valve wheel yet. Right. View. I feel like we're missing something. I wonder if Storky has anything to say about this. No, that does not go together. Ah, come on, Storky, give me a hint. I'm presuming the emergency light is broken because this is an emergency. What's the rusty surface going to do for us? Storky actually does have something to say. Well, hello there, dumb old man. I'm Storky the bird. Yes, you are, and I hate you. I hate you too. Like everyone else in the world, you don't know anything. Because you're a dirty, dumb little bird. Yeah, but you're the one talking to me, so who's dumb now? Touché, little bird. Touché. Yeah, I mean, of course, I am one of the great many people who is incredibly enthusiastically awaiting the release of Silksong one day. I even have my Silksong displate over there, which I need to hang up at some point. I've not got round to it yet. Did we get lost? No, I'm just looking for the right way out. If you have to look, then you're lost. No, I'm just trust me, okay? I know what I'm doing. If you say so, Mr. G, don't call me that. Okay, mister. What are we missing, guys? What are we missing? Gotta say, you love how the game looks. You'd have loved playing as a child. These kind of point-and-click games were my jam. I do enjoy a more serious point-and-click, to be fair. Like, Monkey Island and Day of the Tentacle and stuff, they obviously set the tone for point-and-click games for many, many years. And there is a conceit that you have to make. The point-and-click games are, by their nature, a little bit silly. But I think having a serious one is pretty nice. We got lucky it didn't break before or while we were going down. I feel super stuck. I feel super stuck. What are we missing? There really isn't. There's 4 rooms in here. There's 4 rooms in here. Like, there really isn't very much here. So many warnings all around. Didn't help these guys any, did it? Well, you never know. How many accidents would they have had without the warnings? Those take millions of years to form in a cave, and then we just come in and start drilling holes everywhere. Maybe it is Hannah we should talk to. Ooh, something's gone a bit funky there. I'll tell you when I figure it out. So, how old are you anyway? I'm almost 8. How old are you? Too old for running around like this. Yeah, you are old. Ha ha ha. Are you a grandpa? No. I don't got no kids. Well, I'm a kid. Yeah. You sure are, Hannah. Why do you and your mum live in the middle of nowhere? I don't know, we just do. What were you doing in the middle of nowhere, if you don't like it? I was taking photographs. What, really? Yeah, I was taking photographs of nature and stuff. What, like the photograph of the lighthouse that we saw in the cabin, you mean? Dun dun dun. You know, why? Well, I just like it. Not professionally or anything, and I'm not that good at it, but I really like it. I was taking photos of the woods. When those crazy wolves appeared, I just kept running deeper and deeper, and I found you. Oh, can you take my picture? No. Okay, I mean, I can't. I dropped my camera in the woods while I was running away. Oh, don't be sad. I bet you can find it again. Yeah, I bet. Hey, what are you thinking about? I was thinking of all I would do if I found a piece of gold in this mine. I would buy a giant house filled with horses and doggies and have a pool with all the ice cream in the world. And butlers. So me and Mummy would never have to clean again. What about you? Yeah, all of that sounds great actually. I grew up dirt poor, so it would feel nice to live in a childhood fantasy. That would be nice, Hannah. You could live with us too. You could have a horse that's just for you. Yeah. So, not so great news. There's some flooding around, really icky water. Please stay put, okay? Okay, but I'm bored and I want to explore. I've never been in a cave before. Hannah, it's not safe. It's also not a cave, it's a mine. There are sharp things everywhere, and I can't carry you around forever. This place is full of death traps, and we get better chance if you just stay safe. But this sucks. I'm not telling you again, kid. I'm serious. You can count the rocks to pass the time? I guess. 1 stupid rock, 2 stupid rocks, 3 stupid rocks, 11 stupid rocks. Anyway, I'll be right back. No point in using one of those. If I die, I die. No one will come to help us. Oh, what a Debbie Downer. Need some kind of crowbar to open those. And then I'd probably find nothing useful anyway. Well, we really don't have much of anything that could be considered a crowbar. We really don't have something. A workable wick string. It can do everything except math, I guess. And we've got a napkin. Nah, it's just for cleaning glasses. Oh, alright. Hint counter equals 1. Whalestork, give us a push in the right direction. Thank you. I'm counting this as one of the perks of having the game designers, like, on stream. Yes, no, we certainly do need a lamp. I totally agree, and we can use the wick in the lamp, but where are we going to get a lamp from? There's a broken lamp in the room with Hannah. Really? Whalestork says use the hint mode everywhere. I thought we had, but... So we've looked at all of these. Use the hint mode everywhere. Okay, so I don't see it in there, anything that we've not interacted with. We've looked at all of these. It almost looks like there are 2 doors there, doesn't it? Yeah, warning signs, pipe, cargo boxes, more miner helmets. Wait, is there a hint at the wooden cabinet? No. Unstable elevator. Wooden cargo boxes. Phew. Already looked there. Come on, Graham. Yeah, no, we've looked at that. Focus on the cabinet. Oh! You can use hint mode here. Why did we miss that before? I swear we pressed space when we were on here just now. Okay, there's a door gap. Well, let's use this card and get that in there. Fits in there. Maybe if I try sliding it. Here we go. The card broke, but I'm a master thief. Thank you for your service, Augustine. An old lamp, missing a wick and the whole bottom part, but it might still be useful. Should check on the kid, see how she's handling the situation. Oh, there you go. Something I can use. It's a second valve. It's either a turning wheel for a valve, or there's a very small car around here. Not reading through every boring file I can get my hands on. I got more urgent things to do. Okay, handy. Well, so we can put the wick in the thing. I can light it up now, but the oil will quickly drain from the bottom. Flames won't last. Okay. So yes, there is a second door here. Ah! It's a desk, plain and simple. Let me try to... Damn. Oh, I think I've accidentally hit my... I've accidentally hit my mouse sensitivity. It's either broken or out of power. From what I can figure, it's a map of the vent system. Don't really need that. Machines of some kind. Can't really figure them out. Let me try to... Bonk. Damn. Either broken or out of power. This should move the elevator up and down, but apparently it's an emergency lockdown? Okay. It's a desk, plain and simple. Okay. It's interesting. So if we look at the map then... Oh, do you know what? It was literally on the map the whole time as well. Control room's right here. So yeah, we should definitely have spotted that. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, too dark. I'm trying to figure out the route with the map, but it's no use if I can't see where I'm going. Not just for writing, there's wax in this. Might come in handy. Could we melt it down to seal the bottom of the lamp? Wish it was the wish-granting genie kind of lamp, then I could wish it had the bottom part. Oh, wait, duct tape? Too oily. The glue won't hold up. Nearly. Well, he did say let's check on the kid, see how she's handling the situation. Hey, mister, I found this lying around. Oh, hey, thanks. Wait. No, I mean, what are you doing with matches? Well, I was keeping my eyes open for useful stuff. I thought this would be a useful stuff. Well, yeah, it is. You're welcome. Anyway, I'll be right back. Well, what happens then if we... because we've got loads of matches. The matchbox is missing that scratchy part that ignites the match. Gotta find something I can strike the match with. Oh, so they're not safety matches. They're like, you know... danger matches. Beep boop. That's what I'm talking about. If I get lost in there, I might never find my way out. Well, to hell with it. Okay, so we can go in there. But he's got no bottom of his thing. Oh no. The light got weaker. The oil doesn't last as long as I thought. I might be screwed. I should keep in mind how much I can explore before the light goes out. Aha. Right. Well, in that case, let's go straight forward to emergency pump. Right. So this is green. It's less noisy. Something turned off. I'm a trust the process that... Ooh, that's very dim now. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, so you can basically go like 3 rooms, I guess, then? Oh, if I don't keep... Oh, no, we're not back where we started. This is a different room. Oh. If I don't keep finding more of these, I'm a goner. Better check the map to make sure I'm on the right path. Otherwise, I might get lost in here in the dark forever. I'm genuinely unsure whether we can get game over states or not in this game, to be honest. So yes, we've gone up. We're going to go to the workshop. That's our plan. Handy. So do you know what we're going to mark down actually where we have lanterns? So we've got barrels here and here and here. Yeah, we'll put the barrels in blue. So the workshop's just through here then. Excellent. What have you got? Not a single thing here. This reminds me of that joke about a kid in a welder's mask. I don't know that joke. A schematic for the mines with soil data and stuff. Here we go, notebook time. Document unlocked. June 4th. Mr. Pelletier is relying a bit more on me and giving me more responsibilities. And I've seen he keeps a log, so maybe I should start one too. Might help in covering my arse, as he suggests I do. Everything is going as smoothly as it can. Acting as Mr. Pelletier's bridge between him and the workers is not that hard. They see me as a bud. July 11th. Work is progressing well and workers are bonding. Nothing like enduring hard work together to make people forget what makes them different. A tech crew also joined us today to make sure the draining system is working properly. Without regular maintenance, this mine would probably flood all the time. August 10th, one of the workers tried to run out on the job today. He was hysteric, saying that he saw something in the dark staring at him. This always happens to some people in mines. Fear is a constant, and it sometimes makes you see stuff. Especially when the workers keep talking about their superstitions and telling stories about stuff like demons, wendigos, and rougarous. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've never come across a rougarou before. If this persists, it might start to pose a problem. It's easier for these people to face death every day than to face the unknown. If they get scared, more mistakes will happen and things will get complicated. Good thing I don't believe in any of that. July 11th. They're getting angrier and more paranoid. Must be something in the water. Big jump to October 1st. We had a close call today. A worker almost got killed by fumes. If he has permanent damage, I bet soon he wish he did die. Not easy finding a job like that. October 19th. Otto came to work with his shift drunk again. Nothing unusual, and a lot of the guys do it. It's a way to tolerate the job. I usually turn a blind eye to it, but he started riling up the others, rambling about a lack of safety conditions, talking about how the fat cats not only aren't paying them enough to risk their lives, they're not even spending spare change on the basics. It's the normal talk, mumbled by a mine worker, but he's trusted by everyone, and he was being loud. I was afraid he might create a mutiny, so we let him go. I keep him on the records, though, so there's no questioning us about being short-staffed. I did him a favour. He's getting too old for this anyway. The others felt betrayed, though. They think I've snitched. Guess I'm no longer their bud. October 27th. Tools are being broken more than usual. Either bent or damaged. I think this is the workers' silent way to protest, a way to get back at the company. It's easy to fix. I wouldn't go as far as to call it sabotage. I would be lying if I said I didn't understand where they were coming from. November 8th. Yesterday was a tragedy. I knew those men. Not all good men, but good enough. Mr. Pelletier is losing it. I'd say it was the stress from these events. but he's been acting stranger and stranger with time. Might be because of the rumours about his son and that girl. Might be hard to be a man in his position. December 2nd. More dead. The others now want to leave. Selfish idiots, only thinking about their lives. Only thinking about their lives. How unreasonable. If we don't have this, what will happen to our children? What other hope is there in this damn place? Our generation is already doomed, least we can do is risk our lives so our kids get a better chance than us. That's how it's always been. It's a bad hand, but it's the one we were dealt with. I'll side with Mr. Pelletier, whatever happens. I wonder if this Augustine knew he'd be the fall guy, huh? A drunk named Otto. I wonder if it's the one I know. Well, could be. This looks like it might turn out useful. Huh, turn, 'cause it's a valve. What was the name of the person we had the car from? Augustine. Do I remember what I read about the Pelletiers in the other journal? I believe they're the owners of the mine, aren't they? How do we access our documents? Ooh, Do we keep copies of the documents anywhere? I know it says document unlocked, but that's a lady, that's for sure. We're goners if the ceiling falls in like that while we're in here. Okay. You can save and check them in the main menu. Okay, I see. I don't remember specifically what was said about the Pelletiers. Let's have a quick... Oh no, I can't save. Presumably you can't save whilst you've got the lantern open, because of reasons. Lantern-based reasons. Okay, so just double check. It did indeed save. Good. So if I go to the main menu... Extras? Documents. Okay. Okay, so we got the clipboard, which was the final report. Oh, it was Chief of Operations, Mr. Pelletier. Okay. Mr. Pelletier himself seems to have some way been a victim of the stressful situation surrounding the project. I believe there was no sabotage involved. Oh dear, Mr. Pelletier had a tragic end. Oh dear. And this was Pelletier's journal, right? I think, maybe... Yeah, this must be Pelletier's journal. Okay. So, Mr. Pelletier, he is not... he doesn't make it out of that situation alive. Last entry, November 7th. Very good. Very good. Noticing. Yeah. But Mr. Pelletier presumably is still alive in December. Because I'll implies future tense, right? So... Drunk named Otto. I wonder if it's the one I know. Maybe our friend Graham. Maybe he worked these mines. Who knows? Probably not, because he doesn't seem like he knows the layout of the place or anything. Is there any point exploring the dead ends on this map? Possibly not. I don't know. There's no harm in exploring the dead ends because, you know, we're right back here with a barrel. So we're going to go up. We're going to go to the left. Now, there's an emergency pump. Oh, we can go to the left from this room. So we can get to the emergency pump this way. But I think let's fill up our lantern a little bit more. Wait, hang on. If I look at the thing, we go 1, 2, 1, 2. It's exactly the same distance. Exactly the same distance. So do we think we're going to find another barrel of oil this way or this way? So we want to get to this emergency pump and this emergency pump. Almost certainly. I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is we have to reload the game. And our canon ending is Graham dies in a mine. Come on, Graham. Yeah, no problem. Easy. Okay, so if we open this up, what we've got then is we've got another barrel in here. So that's fine. Now, you, my friend, do we want you to be a red valve or a blue valve? And does it matter? It isn't the right size. It won't fit. Okay, let's try a blue valve then instead. You're going to hold back your thoughts about Otto. Okay. Yep, these go together. Now, the last one was green and we turned it to make it red, right? Whoa, now I'm second guessing. Yeah, we turned it to make it red. Maybe we need it green then. Maybe we need it green. Okay, let's go this way and hopefully we're going to find another barrel pretty swiftly. So we're going to go... well, actually, no. We don't need to go this direction. Oh, dear. Mister? You'd have thought the lights from the pump would have been okay. Mister, please? Oh, no. Graham? Oof, we took a game over. There we go. Autosave. No, this is actually our most recent save. Boo! Boo! There was definitely light in that pump room. Okay. All good though, all good. I think the first thing we're going to do then is we're going to go this way, this way. We're going to turn that light, we're going to turn this one back green. Yeah. Because it being green has to be better. Green's got to be better than it being red, right? Well, I mean, the map does not really have anything to indicate whether each emergency pump needs to be on or off. Over here, we have the pumps, but they don't look any particularly different from each other. So I'm kind of assuming that we need them all in the same state as each other. I don't know. Right. So. Wait, where did we just go? Yes, right, we're back in here. So we go up. Up. Left and left. That refills the lantern for us. You gotta say, being in a stream with patience involved makes us very relaxed. Oh, I'm a true gem! You guys are sweet. Yup, these go together. It's definitely something I'm still learning a little bit. In the early days of when I was doing Mist and Riven and so on, we're going to try and go to the right, incidentally, but we're going to take a save first, actually, in case there's no barrel there. New save, thank you. Yeah. Certainly, like, in the early days of me doing, like, Mist and Riven and such. Ooh, what do you reckon? Barrel that way or barrel that way? We do not have any free time if we get it wrong. Let's go up. Nope. Load. Here we go. Yeah, in the early days of my Mist and Riven playthroughs and so on, I was still very much getting used to the idea of trying to keep my audience engaged, right? And I was really struggling with the notion that well, I don't know if people really want to listen to me sit and read these journals long form, right? And whether that's really entertaining for people and stuff. And it is still something I kind of, I don't know, try and force myself not to be rushing through things. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, we should get through this, because, you know, the people who are watching probably want to get to the next bit. Because is this bit interesting for people? Oh, shoot. What? No, but that's the pump room. What? Okay, that caught me by surprise, that one. So hang on, right. So we were in here. Oh shoot, which way was it? To the right. Yeah, to the right. I marked it on the map. Good. The thought process is what makes my playthroughs unique. Thank you. Now I figure we need another barrel somewhere really close by to that emergency pump room. Probably the room to the left of it, in fact, right? Probably. See, if we go up here, the pump room is to our right, but the lantern's not going to last it. So I reckon there's a barrel in the room to the left. And there is. Yay! Okay, so barrel in here. Perfect. So now we can go to the pump room and get back. We have Spiper in the chat. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Happy Monday. Hope you are having a great start to your week. Yeah, having these all green has got to be the way, right? The first one already being set to green, that's got to be one of those red herrings, right? Surely. Okay, so Spiper, where we are is we are following this map and we are on our way to get this final emergency pump done, and then we should be able to get into the water pump room down here. That's our plan. The only problem is we have a lantern that's leaky, and so all the oil drains from it. Every room. I figure we've got it. It's got to be this way, right? One more barrel for us. No, really? Yes. Oh, I thought it was going to give me another game over there for the moment. This was the worst idea you ever had, Graham. Oh, hey, we have Phil C in the chat as well. Hey, TDF, also lurking a bit. Arrived home late and need to call it an early night. Absolutely, Phil. Great to see you, though. I hope you're having a brilliant start to your week. You know, welcome home. Welcome home. It would make sense to have pumps pumping the water out of the mine. It would. Now there is no way to go back. Huh. Smells like gas here. Well, if it smells like gas here, you are in a world of trouble holding a lantern. Oh, shoot. Grrr. Oh, no. Graham. Graham he's losing it. He's losing it. He's gone off the edge. What? Nice to meet. This can't be. Answer to us. Hunger is truth. You're running from it. But you found a girl. Meat in a cabin. Why not let us eat? Because you're not real. That would be... Oh no, oh, these are my options. Smells like gas, yeah. Yeah, you're not real. Get out of here. Stay away. You're not real. You can't hurt me. You know that's the wrong answer. Graham lies. Graham always lies. Mining for salvation found a business of death. It made meat dollars. Secrets, will you share them? I just want to help Hannah. The only thing that matters now is me helping the girl. Nothing I can do about anything else. That's right, you found her. She was alone. Are you just going deeper and deeper into our darkness, Daddy? Grasping at matchsticks smells like gas, but you found us. What will you do now? I'll do what I need to. I keep going. There is no other choice. Good boy. Good boy. You're up there on your tower thinking you're above nature, but we're here waiting. What are we? Oh, what are they? Well, probably a manifestation of Graham's dark thoughts. Your evil given form. No, you're evil. Lighthouse. By the water of fawn, all prey must come to drink and risk being eaten. How does a wolf trap its dinner? Well, by chasing it down, usually, I think. Wolves have claws and teeth. They use that. No, sissy Graham, always overthinking, and still always with the dumbest possible answer. Oh no! Good ending. Get eaten by the wolves. What? What? This is wild! So that's the good ending. Hey, nice. Canon ending achieved, guys. We did it. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. Oh, man, we're back here. All right, here we go. Oh, we have an autosave. Oh, we got an autosave. Whoops. 2040. Yes, perfect. Oh, good. Okay, this is the worst idea we ever had, Graham. Now there's no way back. Smells like gas here. Right. So we have to, like, win the dialogue fight with the wolves. Oh, no. Graham! Nice to meet. Okay. Hunger is truth, you're running from it. But you found a girl, meat in a cabin. Why not let us eat? Yeah, it doesn't get better than that. Roll the credits. Because that would be wrong. What? No! You're evil. Wrong. We all kill to live. Live, kill, live, die. Oh no, we need to get the wolf back. Presumably every step he takes is a failure in reply for us. Right? Yes, I will share. Dark secrets should be exposed. Are you sure, you brat? Brat, brat. Oh no, he still walked forward. Grasping at matchstick smells like gas, but you found us. What will you do now? Let's run away. Try to forget it. Disgusting. When are you gonna be a man? Be a man, monster, mister. Ah, shoot. Do you know what? I think we lost quicker that time. Okay. So the wolves are like a, well, like a physical manifestation of Graham's guilt about something. They didn't even mention the lighthouse that time. I think we literally just hit 3 wrong answers. Graham! Okay, hunger is truth, you're running from it. You found a girl meat in a cabin. Why not let us eat? Did he step forward when I said because you're not real? Stay away! You're not real. You can't hurt me. You know that's the wrong answer. Graham lies. Graham always lies. Oh no, he stepped forward anyway. Mining for salvation. What's the point? There's nothing I can do. Poor innocent Graham. Wrong answer! You're gonna cry again. Cry, baby, cry. Oh, shoot. We're doing so badly at this. Grasping at matchsticks. Oh no, Tritz has seen it. Try not to breathe it in. I breathe through my mouth. What a dumb answer. Mouth breather. It smells in here. I smell it disgusting. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. So apparently I'm just incredibly unobservant. Smells like gas here? Well, let's... So if I go back to my... Oh no, oh no. Right. Answer to us, hunger is truth. You're running from it, but you found a girl meat. Why not let us eat? I think you're already full. The kid's alone. She has no mum. She needs me. Well done. The taste of a mother's love. Yum. Right, he didn't step forward this time. Right, so we know the answer to that one. Mining for salvation. Found a business of death. It made meat dollars. Will you share them? The only thing that matters now is me helping the girl. Nothing I can do about anything else. That's right. You found her. She was alone. Are you just going deeper and deeper into our darkness, Daddy? Grasping at matchsticks smells like gas, but you found us. What will you do now? I have a feeling they stepped forward in both of these too. I don't remember what they did in this one. I keep going. There's no other choice. Good boy. Good, good. You're up there on your tower thinking you're above nature, but we're here waiting. What are we? Wolves? Monsters. You're monsters. That hurts my feelings. Where's Mummy? By the water, a fawn. Or oh, they didn't step though. They didn't step. He says it hurts his feelings, but he didn't say it was a wrong answer. All prey must come to drink and risk being eaten. How does a wolf trap its dinner? It shouldn't. It should let the fawn go. Wrong, you useless idiot. Grow up. Have you forgotten last time? Don't disrespect me. When is love a crime? Oh. It never is. Care Bear stare. Let's do it. It couldn't really be love. Oh, shoot. Just one last question. A rabbit family crosses a bear's lair one day. The father rabbit offers his meat to the bear in exchange for letting his family live. The bear agrees. Is lying ever a kindness? It doesn't matter. Congratulations, Graham! Ooh, blimey. Oh no! What? Man, Graham's hallucinations are out there. Oh, huffed a bit too much gas there. The wolves again? It's too soon. Can't be. I must have imagined it. Yeah, that's it. My head is killing me. I need to get the kid away from this. Okay, emergency pump. Just this way. Right. Now, if we look at our instructions, so is the first 4 pumps, and then we need something to do with drain pipes, use valves, something exclusively into the drain pipes, and then main valves. So the main valve will be the red one that we're, carting around with us. And that'll probably be in the pump room itself, right? So we're going to go down, and then we're in the water pump room. So hopefully that's where we do all of this stuff. Here we go. So all of them are lit. Perfect. Well, this looks pretty straightforward. I remember seeing something about a drain system at the flooded cave exit. Oh man, imagine if you hadn't taken any notes. Huh? We'll take a key. I now know I should take any kind of key I can get my hands on. March 6th. Issue, valve wheel broke. Reason, wear down wrench misuse. Solution, sent to the workshop to repair through soldering. Temporary fix, 3 valves are necessary to operate the machine and successfully pump excess water in case of flood. Spares needed. Sorry, thank you. Yada yada yada. It says here that one of the valves broke and it went for repairs to be welded back again. Yada yada yada. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So each of these are places you could put a valve. Pump section. Oh, we've got a moldy jackhammer. Oh, we do have a few bits and pieces to have a look at here. Let's look at the bits and pieces before we start tinkering with the machine. It says here the valve only moves when the main pipe paths switched on. Well, we can certainly make good progress by putting that in place. No light must mean it's off. Aha. We can take these out, and then we've got 3 of them. And we need to put the 3 of them in sensible places. Cool. Maybe if I use that jackhammer, I'll make this whole rotting mine collapse on me. Not gonna dig my way through this. Helmets with those cool light bulbs on top. Those would have been handy earlier. More light bulbs. Great. Let's go and open this door so that we've got our shortcut unlocked. Good call on going back to turn the valve green. Our red herring didn't work on you. Yeah! Of course. Locked. Why wouldn't it be? Key? Good enough place to try it. Yeah. Works. Yeah. Yet another door I have to open today. Got a feeling it won't be the last. Okay, right, so let's have a little look. What can we gather? What can we gather from this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to shut these off, would be these red X's, I guess. So if we actually look at the valves, we've got 1 pipe here, 1 pipe here, and 1 pipe here. Yeah? So similarly to this diagram, we've got flow going up here that we want to shut off, and flow coming out of these that we want on. So let's have a little look with Graham out the way. You purposely placed that valve at the beginning of the maze so it could make a light bulb event for the players to go back and turn it green and not be too far away and be frustrating. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Absolutely. Because it's the first one and you unlock the shortcuts, you don't actually have really that far to go. Unless you were thinking, well, nah, because all of the other valves you turn up to have got red lights. So, yeah. You'd be getting real suspicious by the time you reach the 4th one and you're like, wait, is red on or is green on? Okay, so we've got 3 of these. We want the water coming down here. We need to isolate it from these pipes coming upwards, though. Which I think is just that one. This one you don't need to worry about, because this pipe and this pipe, this is all just connected. Yeah? So the pipes, we're going to go out this way. It's going to come this way out through to here. Yeah. I think we isolate it here. Do you know what? If I'm reading this right, this might be my favourite puzzle of the game so far. Right? I love the fact that you can track these pipes and really just try and understand where the water's going to flow. So, one is going to come this way, and that's fine, it's got a path there. That's isolated off. That's isolated from that direction. Oh, but it's not isolated from this direction, actually. So maybe we need to put it there. One over to the right. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need it one over to the right. And then what we need is this one in the middle here. I'm not going to dig my way through this now. I just want you to stand out of the way. So number 1 can come out through this way. Wait, hang on. Oh, no. Number 1's going to come under this way, isn't it? Ah, so maybe this pipe actually needs to be here. Yeah. Okay. So number 1 comes out, up, down, boom, in. Number 2, down and under and up and round and in. Number 3, down and under and then joins pipe 2. Number 4 has got the straightest path to go. And all of these, like dead end there, that links back here, dead end here. I think this is good. So let's pull it. Let's try. Worst case scenario, I flood it all, and I'm flush like a piece of turd. Yay! I did it! GG's. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh. This is not good. Let's get out of here before the kid sees something. Yeah, F's in the chat for these guys. Damn. Oh, 07. Hey, mister, look, the water over there just went away. Yeah. Yeah, F's in the chat for those miners. You want to hear a joke? Well, there once was this cow. Let's move. Okay. What? Is no one going to comment on his amazing pun right there? Like, we can go now. Are you ready? Finally! Let's go. Let's go, kid. Right now. Blimey, we're not even that far away from the cabin yet. Feels like we've been walking for days by this point, doesn't it? Yep, those fish are having a bad day. Here's the thing, right? If the wolves are a figment of Graham's imagination, is he in fact just putting this child in danger unnecessarily? Because the wolves that were over by the cabin in chapter 1, were those actually there? You could have searched the wolf room again. Oh. I didn't think to do so. Get out of my sight, you defective little thing. Go outside to play with birds or whatever dumb things you like to do. Hope they grab you and take you away. Oof. Maybe they'll drop you and I'll get some peace and quiet for once. Oh dear. So yeah, so whatever that wolf turned into wouldn't be there, and Graham would be puzzled about why. What is that wolf turning into? His ex-wife, perhaps? Maybe his mother. Oh, hey! We're fire watching this up. Hey, mister. Oh, the whole room would be missing. Oh, interesting. Mister! Mister! Oof. Using those last smokes. No! You can't... The irony of flicking your cigarette off the top of a firewatch tower. Graham, have you no shame? Unbelievable. She has dark stars in her face and long hair that's the colour of trees. That's what the kids said, right? Out of interest, is it exactly the room that's barely visible on the map? Interesting question. No, it wouldn't be. I think it was either that room or that room. Would be the wolf room. A spotlight, so the ranger can check out the perimeter at night. It's not working? That's a really long drop. If something or someone dropped from here, it would be bye-bye for sure. What now? I'm tired. Do you want to go to bed? No, I can take it. I can stay up late. Then why did you call me? You've been weird since we came up this tower. Are we not supposed to be here? Will the park ranger be mad? Is that why you screamed for me? No. But you're weird. Weirder than usual. What did you want? It's cold up here. Can you let me hold Storky? Sure, knock yourself out. You haven't lost Storky? Damn, sorry kid. You lost him! Seems so. Must have been in the mines. No! No! Get him! Go get him back to me! Calm down. No way I'm going back. It's just a dumb toy. It's not just a dumb toy. You're dumb, you idiot. Hey, you watch it, you brat. I could just leave you here if I wanted to. Oh, Graham. Why are you saying the dark stuff? I'm the adult, and I'm telling you, your dumb teddy bear doesn't matter. It never did. We could both die here, get it? So grow up and shut up. I shouldn't have trusted you to hold Storky. Well, you have no choice but to trust me now. You said you were cold, right? Let me see if I can fix that at least. Thin ones first. Chunky ones after. Oh, is that a real thing? When you're doing multiple blankets, you do the thin ones and then the chunky ones. Is that a real thing? Is that? Everett Depanga in the chat. Congratulations on the Mist 4 victory. Listened to it earlier today. Thank you very much, Everett. Yeah, so we've completed Mist 4 yesterday. We're going to be starting Uru next weekend. Well, we did start Uru a little bit yesterday, but we only played about 15 minutes. And we didn't actually get to the first save point, so awkward. Maybe I can scratch the match here on this rough patch. Start a fire in this wooden tower. That'll help us keep warm. Oh, no. Oh, there is actually a little stove. Okay. Good. let's just start a little fire. There you have it. That should warm you up. Now I'm going to go down and scout this place. If I'm not wrong, we're really close to getting to the village. Will you recognize your grandparents' home? I think so. So stay still. And I can be a grown-up. I found a whistle. That's a good whistle. I'll look out and use it to warn you if I see any danger. Sure, great. As I said, I'll be looking for our exit. I can fend off for myself. don't use that unless you're in danger. And it's a real emergency. Of course. I am sorry about Storky, though. Oh, I'm sorry you're upset. Damn, Graham. Yeah, gaslighting 101 right there. No, I'm sorry I lost Storky is what you accidentally did not say. If you're really sorry, where's Storky then? He flew away? Storky can't fly. He's a toy. You lost him. Get him back. I told you I can't. Oh yeah, let's hear the joke about the cow. So, there was a joke you wanted to tell me earlier. Something about a cow. Oh, never mind. That's just a silly children's joke. It's not that funny. Okay then. Fun fact, or at least, like, let me say, like, adulting tip for all you guys, right? We as adults have heard most of the jokes that are out there, right? You know, like all of the I don't know. I can't even think of a dumb kid's joke off the top of my head. Like, you know, knock knock, who's there? Orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana, right? We've heard most of these jokes before. Children haven't, right? And when you when a child tries to tell you a joke, if you finish their punchline for them, oh man, it upsets them so much. You gotta let them have their moment in the sun. You gotta say, oh, I've never heard that before. You gotta properly give them a laugh. And it makes them so happy when they tell a joke and they get an adult to laugh. It's like, oh, it warms your little heart. It really does. So play dumb, pretend like you've never heard it before, and it's hilarious and they love it. Okay, I'll be back. If you want the good isolation on the outside, whispers a small part at the back of my... Sorry, what? You want the good isolation on the outside, whispers a small part at the back of my brain, back from lessons in heat flow. Oh, I see, I see. Fair enough. I mean, I studied physics rather than engineering, right? So from my point of view, I would just kind of go, this has a thermal coefficient of this, and that has a thermal coefficient of that, and you multiply one by the other, and it shouldn't really matter which order you wrap them in. But from a practical sense, it may well do, so I genuinely don't know the answer to that question. You gotta say, we planned every line delivery in this game very carefully. It was the most challenging aspect of this game. You'll understand at the end. Well, I hope my audio book narration of it is doing it at least a semblance of justice. I mean, obviously everyone will have their own imagination as to what all of these characters should sound like and how they deliver their lines. But yeah, hopefully I'm not too far from the mark. I have a feeling I'm going to be using these stairs a lot. Sorry, knees. You're on your own. I just met you, and I already hate your stupid squid face. Pirate puzzle. Toy lock. Ah, interesting. Right, so it's a 4-digit puzzle with 8 symbols. Fine. Decent enough number of combinations that we would not certainly try and brute force it. Looks like a good bicycle. But one of the tyres is completely ruined. More poison ivy. Just what I need. These are really something, but I'm in no mood to appreciate engineering. I'm not really sure why Graham feels the need to scout out ahead, because they're not in the mines anymore. I mean, they're now just going to be on a forest trail. So just make your way to the village. I mean, if you're staying in for the night, hunker down for the night, right? We're really far from the kids' home now. I can barely see it from here. It was hard and unconventional. But it really proved to be a kind of shortcut. This is one of your favourite tracks of the game. Excellent. So, is one of the 7 of you a musician, or did you commission the music for this game? God damn. The kid is probably messing around, but now I have to go back, don't I? She better have a good reason for this. Well, we're not going to dilly-dally looking at anything else. We're just going to head straight back. Trish says, I think it has to do with trying to keep the temperature difference of the outside toward the middle big, so that as little energy as possible passes from the inside to the middle section. Alright. What happened? You used that stupid thing just to mess with me again, didn't you? I thought I saw someone. I got scared. If Storky was here to protect me... Shut up about the bird! If you use that whistle again and you're not in any real danger, I'm taking it away for good. Sorry. You better be. Sad whistle noises. Team of 5. Your brother made all the music, and Folly, I remember him calling me at 2 AM telling me he just found the perfect door sound in a garage. Ha! Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. I tell you what though, like sound sampling. Oh, that's got to be yeah, that's got to be a tedious process. But then again, more or less tedious than trying to like buy a library of pre-baked video game sounds and then listening to all of it to try and find the sounds that you need. Don't know. For Captain Daddy, that has got to be a clue, right? Boop, boop. Over to my notebook. Pop that there. Romulus National Park. Some facts about the history of the park, and the map here confirms it. After the main gate, the road leads directly to the village. Now that I think about it, it's funny how a place of nature like a park is right next to such a toxic place like that mine. There's a metaphor here somewhere, but I'm too much of an idiot to see it. I'd love to sit down, but I guess it's not on the cards for me. I might have found useful stuff in trash before, but I'm trying not to make a habit of dumpster diving. So we've got a path to the left, a path down, and a path to the right. Just need to get through the gate. So, which way are we going? Well, that's a big gate. Thank you for visiting. So this is the exit. That's the main gate. We're almost there. It's almost over. I just need to get the kid to safety. After that, Sure would be nice to sit down. Joke's on you, direction signs. I'm too lost to be helped. Let's grab a soda. It has no juice. Well, it's got some juice. No juice as in it has no power. Shut up, Graham. Well, here we go. We just plug this sucker in. No power. What? Don't even know why I bother, but... Yep, it's locked. Okay, we've got a crab. Little crabby crab. Just need to unlock this and this night will be over. Would it really be over, though? Is anything ever really over for you, Graham? It's always been like that. But this night, oh boy, I'm getting really pissed off. Huh. A symbol drawn in glow-in-the-dark ink. I'm not digging through more garbage, unless I really have to. Can't wait to leave this cursed place. Ooh, park rules. If people had any goddamn sense, they wouldn't need a board reminding them the rules. Well, I don't know. I mean, you say that, but... You know, some parks allow bonfires, other parks don't, blah, 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 you know, like... Sorry, not bonfires, barbecues. Some parks allow barbecues, other parks don't allow barbecues. You know, like, I mean, I'm assuming if there's a fire watch tower here, this is going to be one of those parks that doesn't allow any kind of fires at all. Let's go towards the camera first. Bees! Not the bees! They're in my eyes! Who here has seen The Wicker Man? Either the Nicolas Cage remake or the British original. It is absolute fire. Oh no, I woke them up. They're supposed to be inactive at night. But I swear bees hate me. They always try to stab me at first sight. Gotta do something to get across them. How about just don't make a big deal about it? Well, I've done this trick before. I can use that to light matches. Yeah, but what would you be setting on fire? Oh, you've actually got a reference to it in there. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, the bees were in the Nicolas Cage version, but they weren't in the original UK version. I like both versions, to be fair. I think they're both very good. I think the original UK version has a particular charm to it because it's set in the UK, and quite famously, back in those days at least, the UK police officers in the United Kingdom, they never carried guns or anything. And so it was kind of a very believable setting that you would have a police constable taking a boat out to a small island that had like 30 odd families living on it, and no one would really think twice. Like there wasn't really going to be any like standard police presence on a tiny island that has just like a few families on it or whatever. And it kind of doesn't seem out of place. And one of the really creepy things about the original Wicker Man is you sort of believed it could happen, because for the longest time in the movie everything feels kind of a little bit weird, but it's sort of still quaint and wholesome, and it doesn't feel like... It feels like these islanders are a bunch of weirdos, but that they're not threatening. And then it turns really quickly, and the situation changes really quickly. And that's I find that really creepy. Yeah. The UK version way better, says Whalestork. Yeah, I mean, it's my preferable version, for sure. Did seem to me that the story is inherently British, so the remake didn't properly translate to the US. I mean, I think there are just a few bits and pieces in American culture that just make it not quite work. It would be a little bit like if you remade Midsommar set in northern Canada, you know? Like, I think there's something inherently kind of cultural about it. And a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the festival stuff that they do with like the maypole and the fertility festivals and so on, it's all sort of old school druids and stuff, which of course we've got, you know, I mean, we don't exactly have the monopoly on druids in the UK, but we have a fair few of them even today. So he says, ew, it's got some food that's gone bad. That's irresponsible for a ranger. It's bound to attract wild animals. Well, but where is this ranger, Graham? Have you considered that? Because he's not in his lookout, and he's just left a backpack lying around. Ooh, that looks useful. What is it, Graham? It is a... looks like a... it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, it's an air pump. I think it belonged to a bee smoker. Flowers. They look nice. Cool. So a bee smoker. Well, we can combine that with matches, but we need to combine it with a few other things, definitely. Maybe he became a miner. Oh, F. Have I seen Christopher Lee's interview about the film? Oh, of course, Christopher Lee's in it, isn't he? Blimey, I'd totally forgotten about that. Yeah, he's like the cult leader. He says he once watched a director's cut that he thought was great, but the extra footage was apparently destroyed. Unfortunately, all too common for particularly British productions of early eras and so on. And here's the thing, right? Quick sidebar, right? Film, cinema, has been around since 1890s, let's call it, something like that. Most of the films that were made between the dawn of cinema and around about 1920, 1930 are gone. Forever. Destroyed one way or another, right? Either not archived properly, masters burned in fire, you know, whatever, right? And there's this entire early history of cinema that is totally gone, right? Because we didn't archive it and we didn't think about how to preserve it beyond its immediate usefulness. And video games are doing exactly the same thing a century later, right? And you hate to see it, but literally what the video game industry does in its first... I mean, the video game industry has been going for, let's be charitable and call it 50 years, 40 years, maybe, something like that. You know, video games, they started in the 80s, broadly, right? So it's basically 100 years on, and again, we are at the point where there is a huge amount of video game history that is essentially lost. And the really galling thing about it is, in many cases, it's being lost deliberately because it's just not supported on any modern way of using that software. And there's great things like DOSBox and stuff to keep some of the early PC gaming alive and things. But certainly things like the original arcade cabinets and so on that had sort of custom hardware and things like that. Yeah, it's really... I think it's a really sad state of affairs that video game curation, historical curation, is not taken more seriously, because I think video games as an art form that is worthy of historical curation is not really taken seriously. But I think in 100 years' time, people will have exactly the same conversation that people have today about the early days of cinema and how short-sighted that thinking was. Rant over. Okay, I'm tired. So tired of this mess. I never wanted any of this. Now I'm stuck dealing with a brat that has no idea what I dragged her into. What I dragged her into? Maybe I should have just left her where I found her. Fend for myself. She'd probably die, though, alone. Not knowing. Ah, Graham. Did you kill the mother? Huh? A drawing made with glow-in-the-dark ink. Huh. It's a boat anchor. Some of your fondest game memories are of pre-mouse 1980s games. Yeah, I mean, like, my first ever PC, a chopped tree, was a BBC Micro, right? My aunt, my great aunt, had an Amstrad, right? For anyone who doesn't know, that's Amstrad as in Alan M. Sugar Trading Company, right? So Alan Sugar, the guy who does The Apprentice, he, I mean, everyone kind of knows that he owns Vigeland nowadays, right? But he made games consoles. I mean, they were sort of like PCs in a way, but they played games from cassette tapes. You know, and I used to play that a lot in my great aunt's house and so forth. And I bet a lot of that stuff is just gone. There's the mine we came from. Can't go back now. Not back there. They might show up again. I have no idea how much time we have. We've got to keep moving. Okay. Ooh, nails on the poles. A very pointy nail. Good for making holes and stuff. Now we're out of the mine, but this could still be useful apparently. Maybe we could make holes in it. Can't exactly see what I'm doing. Don't want to nail my hand. I feel there's a crass joke I could be making with that. Yeah, make holes in the puffer. I mean, what you need is you need smoke inside the bee smoker. And then you puff the smoke at the bees. Not sure. Weird to think that someone will be playing my game when I'm dead in 100 years' time. You know what? You never know. You never know about these things. I like touching moss, but it's not the right time for that. That kid better be behaving. I mean, I'm trying to think of, like, you know, I mean, you're gonna think that this is a really hard glazing, this is, right? But like, okay, Citizen Kane. Not that I'm necessarily comparing The Night is Grey with Citizen Kane, okay? Right? But Citizen Kane was filmed in 1938, I think it was. Hang on, I'm going to quickly look that up. Citizen Kane, 1941. Okay, I was a couple of years out, right? 1941. We're going to be having the 100th anniversary of that movie being created in, well, what is that? 18 years time, right? Did Orson Welles, when he was writing that, think that people would still regard it as one of the greatest pieces of cinema 100 years in the future, right? I mean, sticking on the Orson Welles theme, right? Orson Welles, quite famously, does anyone know what Orson Welles' final role was as an actor? More specifically as a voice actor, his final role before he died. I'll give you guys a minute to guess. So we got two of the codes. Anything in here? Oh, park entrance can be flipped upwards. Rock path old mine entrance. Cool, we'll flip these circuit breakers up and then we'll be able to get a soda. Lovely. Oh, we've also got here, can't decide if it's cute or if it's creepy. Well, there's a skull on the octopus's hat, so that could well be a symbol. And that might give us enough to brute force the last symbol if we wanted to. Let's have a look in here. Can't believe it's already 1977. Time does fly. There we go, it's 1977. This answers our question from last time. Yeah, Everett, you're actually ridiculously close. So the last role that Orson Welles played was Unicron in the Transformers movie in 1987. And man, well, I mean, he's absolutely killing it in the role, right? Because as Unicron, could there be a more perfect voice for Unicron than Orson Welles? But he hated the role. He was really down on it. He basically, someone asked him about it in an interview once, and he said that he played a toy that fought other toys. And that was basically like he had absolute disdain for the IP. And people still watch that, you know, the 1987 Transformers movie. People still have fond memories of that today. And that's, I almost said 50 years ago. No, it's 40 years ago, right? Which is kind of crazy. And people still love that movie. So yeah, so you never know. You never know what's going to stick around for a long time. You were really close though with toy commercial. How many hours has it been? We can't be that far away from sunrise. Here we go. Document unlocked. September 1st. Normal day of maintenance around the park. Less visitors means less work, but it's still a shame that people aren't here to appreciate what we have to offer. The red cedar trees seem to be recovering nicely from the bagworm infestation. No sign of lasting damage. Nasty little things almost worked their way through the park 3 years ago, but my daughter is fascinated by them. She thinks the cocoons they leave are magical tiny cabins. Amazingly, she's never bored, which means I'm never bored. Lately, she's been playing this game of hiding my stuff in a closet with that toy lock of hers. She makes me go look around for clues to open the thing. School is starting soon though, which is good. I can't always keep my eyes on her. And I'm getting a bad feeling that increases with each day. I see less and less animals around, and ones I do see are acting strangely. Saw more dead beavers from when I scouted near the river. Still waiting on the results. No visitors at all today. This whole area is dying, at least in the commercial sense. Can't blame it on foreigners who would want to come up here to do some tourism. People here are miserable, and nature, it's seen better days as well. The mine workers probably screwed this area in some way. I'll never regret that it closed down, but at least when it was open, people were coming and going and locals had some spending money. Now we have the worst of both worlds. That freaking Pelletier family managed to ruin the mines and everything around them. They were always sketchy, particularly that kid that was always up to no good, harassing local girls while no one could lift a finger to him. I'm glad he went away. Graham. Speaking of out of control beasts, I saw some wolves in the distance while up in the tower. They're behaving rowdy even though it's far from being their mating season. Hopefully it's not another rabies outbreak. Did the basic walk around and maintenance? Nothing to note of report. Haven't been feeling well lately. I'm checking out earlier. No one will notice anyway. No one will come here. People stop visiting this park. It's a shame, but also there's something wrong around these parts. I can feel it everywhere I go. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, a piggy bank! Give me that dollar! I know it's silly at this point, but it feels wrong to take something if that something is money. Screw it. Something inside. Probably a guitar pick. Oh, there's more to the diary. Oh, how did I miss it? Oh, okay, right. Yes, there's a little card. Oh. Captain Daddy wanted to find a special treasure. To do that, he had to find the clues spread all across the seas. So Captain Daddy sang a jolly song and went looking. At the blue fountain of sugar, he howled with joy as he found a missing piece. Then he found another clue by the giant broken wood leg of the giant pirate that died long ago, but no one noticed because he was so mean and no one cared. There are some shenanigans afoot, Captain Daddy said. So that's the tree. He even went to the moon in search for clues, and he found out that it's not made of cheese, but it is stinky, but in another way. But how did Captain Daddy find all these places? Well, the same way all pirates do, by first getting a better look up in the crow's nest and following his heart. The end. It's not a terrible story at all. There was another page here, but it was torn. Well, I tell you what you're going to do. You're going to crayon it. I've wanted to do this since I saw it in that movie with Cary Grant. Can you find the treasure, Dad? I feel like a spy. I'd be happy in any other situation. Great. Which bench? Excellent. I think I might have a use for that. Oh yeah, you absolutely will. Combine these two together. Yeah, just need some kind of container in the middle to burn stuff. Yeah, okay. Help me out in the mines, but I've got no oil to keep using it. I'll just leave it here. Maybe it will still be useful. Not going through garbage again. Okay, only if I really have to. Even if I knew how to work this thing, I shouldn't bring more people into this mess. It's too dangerous. Bro, you're dangerous. The fire is going all right. No more wood needed. Okay, we'll check out the coat, and I think we might be done with this room then. Nothing in the pockets, I guess. Why should there be? I don't always have stuff in my pockets. Well, I do now. In fact, I have too much junk in my pockets. If someone tried to rob me right now, we'd spend like 15 minutes just going through my pants. I like these pants too. The most expensive ones I own. When I wear them, I'm Mr. Fancy Pants. Where was I again? Okay, so I think that's most of that. Well, my friends, that is going to wrap us up for today's episode of The Night is Grey. I want to thank everyone who's come live to watch the stream. And particular thanks to Whalestork for coming along and giving us some really great insights into the software development process. And really looking forward to talking with you further again. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go and follow Whalestork on X. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your week. Bye for now. Okay.